Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. In our last episode, we started the search for the Masked Man, La Habrea. And we had to gain the trust of the Alamegan Resistance, which I think we've done. So we're going to continue talking to them and working with them to see if we can find anything about why some Alamegans are working with the Masked Man. Hey adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilrid. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundobald, and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Arok. Our trusty steed. Oh, right. Funny, I saw a Reddit post today on the Final Fantasy subreddit, and it was someone complaining that someone was level 37 in a dungeon and didn't have their job unlocked. They were still a thaumaturge and not a black mage. And I thought that was interesting because if you recall in my playthrough here, because I'm on a server with an experience bonus, I was nearly level 40 before I was allowed to get my job because I hadn't made it enough through the main scenario quests yet. But I could still unlock the optional dungeons. So depending on what they're doing, it could be that they're still a class and not a job in content higher than level 30 because they simply can't unlock their job yet. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Coral got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! It was a trap. Is jump considered an ability? Got it. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. You threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. And how do you plan to go about doing that? Oh, we can just be lazy and teleport. Attacked by Wilrid and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Wilrid mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundobald, Fort Liana, gods preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me into their hideout, and the The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? There's no such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilrid, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Well, I'm not even going to ask questions about that situation. I gotta talk to people? Who? I don't see anyone. Oh. Ooh, I see one. Oh, one up there too. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilrid to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. A few lizards? I thought it was the corpse brigade that... Almighty Roger, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Oh, he wants crystal. Is he gonna summon a primal? If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for better. Might be, as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seventh hells did I put that bloody map? I think that's probably the map that I already found, right? Gone? The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it they mean to do? Here's a knife and a map. What is this, a hunting knife and a map of Zenrak? Wait, you said Wilrid spoke of crystals, did you not? Did they possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unbloodied. All. And they have no notion of how dangerous the Amaljar are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Okay. So I think they're planning on ambushing a bunch of Amaljar and stealing their crystals. Probably to try and summon a primal. I don't know if the Alamegans worship a primal. Unless they're gonna summon Ralger. Ooh, coin. Oh, almost a 720. All right, here we go. Yep, looks like it's not going well for them. Willred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystal to Ralgr to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. Oh, so that is what they were going to do. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardmen's cache. But they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. That guy with the staff is like, his gear doesn't seem to match the class he's playing. Can you wear that metal mask as like a healer? Tempered pikeman. Oh. Alright, we got the big boy down. Got him. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths can learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. But wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're there, ripe for the picking. We learn nothing, Lurid. Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgr. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this story back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Swipe would wish to hear it as well. Manipulated. Let's see. Teleport. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgr, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor, but I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There is no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter what we may, no matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe this adventurer an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. All right. Thunderbolt wants to wish you well in your investigation. Would that we had more information to offer, but that what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I hope that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Time to go to Menphelia. Where's my tickets? There we go. Hey, Thangrid. Swipe, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I'm pondering how best to proceed. Cryptic. Welcome back, Swipe. I'm reliably informed that the investigation you took to Quaramel and Little Amigo took you to. Oh, got it. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the type of the kind of deception the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being wrought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Menphelia a dull scion. Okay. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Ahem. Perhaps we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Terror at Fallgord. Uh-oh. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. At 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Swipe. Where's Noraxia? Walking One is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ashcrown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. Masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Felguard Float in the North Shroud. Teleport over, 490, that's expensive, so we're going to use a ticket. Aha. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to freshen up my coffee. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Alright, please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. Oh, brutal. I looked death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Medrod is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Alright, come here, buddy. Soothe, there we go. Here you go, calm down, bring it here, calm down. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but it hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. It was, in that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. Oh. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, I'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. That's right. Level up, guys, it's level 45. So, okay. Hold on, hold up. Going back to Gridania real quick. No. Wait, yes. We're gonna hold up, we're gonna pause the investigation here, we're gonna go. That's not where we wanna go. Just realized that we want to go Camp Dragonhead. So we got another Dragoon quest that we can do. Which way do I want to go? This way. Boop, 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 boop. Although I am sad because it didn't, if I remember right, this one didn't come with an ability, so it seems to be just a quest. Impeccable timing, Swipe. A message arrived from Estinien but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us and bid us meet him at Boulder Downs. Boulder Downs, that was an area in Final Fantasy XI. As to his intentions, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count on your company. Let's do it. Boulder Downs. So if this was Boulder Downs, I think it was Boulder Downs. I mean, and if Ishgard is up here, and this is Boulder Downs, then, correct me if I'm wrong, Ishgard would be like relevant to Juno from Final Fantasy XI. I would be so happy to find out if the worlds were somehow connected. Maybe I'm thinking of Batalia Downs. Anyways, that'd be cool. It's probably not. It's probably just an homage at best. Still up? How far up can I go? Ah. I don't think I can take this thing on, but I kind of want to try. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Nope, run. Hey, maybe I can actually do this. Ooh, I don't know, it's gonna be close. Big hit, big hit. Come on. Oh, we did it. Woo. Date with Destiny. Achievement. What is this? Complete 10 fates. Nice. That was very close. Ugh. Don't you move. Oh, come on, please don't. Jump. Ah, we made it. Greetings, Master. It has been too long. Estinien, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgar's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye and return with me to Ishgar before it's too late. Ah, but it is already too late, Master. For you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seized with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See, then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make bait of yourself? Nay. There is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than anyone else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons outlive men, and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into unquenchable inferno. You need only to look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission when next he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me. Now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in a way men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in 1 generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have 2 Azure Dragoons arisen at the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Draken mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does armor call to the dragoon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the techniques passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon, passed through the generations. Then and only then will your training be complete. But first you must win the Draken mail, as I and Sir Alberic did before you, by proving yourself worthy of the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinien, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. Estinien's not a bad guy. Bro. You could have, Didn't even wait for me. He just headed right back to the observatorium. .360. Ooh, lightning horse. Thunder horse. Someone crafting something there? Estinien. Forgive me. I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor which Estinien spoke. At first it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor upon you. I am an Azure Dragon no longer, and its power are wasted on me. It would be simple, easy enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinien said. The dragon armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came. The blood's power resonates with the soul of the weaver. Though I can no longer draw upon my armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. When I bestow it upon you, I fear it would offer a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone years or days. Aye, Estinien has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before. You must complete the trial of the Azure. and the powers of Dragonblood be yours and yours alone. The ogre's belly is where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Brucemont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Teleport, because we're lazy. Jump! Ah, we made it. You have grown strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison with your azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. Let's do it. Once again, adventurer, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, I know, but know that your trial has only just begun. Pants. Good pants. Now we need to speak with Estinien to complete this trial. Oh. Where is he? Oh, he's further down. Oh man, I remember these, the Tauros in Final Fantasy XI, they would doom you and it would just kill you. You, a foreigner, would don the Draken armor? Then prove to us that you will do it, not do it dishonor. Line of sight him. Come on. Sir Albrecht said the eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours, wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is nigh complete, but be forewarned, many before you have made it thus far, only to fall at the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. What do we get? Hands? Nice. Ooh. So you've made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure or die in the effort. Easy. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. There is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Albrecht that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with the 4th piece of armor to consummate your training. Now go, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the great worm's wrath. What do we get? Greaves? We got some shoes. Now we just need a body piece and a helmet. But he said... he said final piece. So we're only gonna get one more piece? I hope it's a body piece. I can do without the helmet, but kind of looks ridiculous without a body piece. I hear from Sir Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Swipe, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence of not knights, but of ghosts. Make your way toward the Steel Vigil and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. The visitor shall soon arrive, entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. Okay. Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Teleport. Entertain, huh? Oh, well, I picked up dancing with the sylphs. Maybe that will entertain him. A hostile presence. Oh, I got hit. Adam. Oh. Deliver and hoard skull. Proof you or someone else slew Greywine. I wonder if the implication is that like anyone can just kill it if it appears, so people can just like mooch off of a high level. Your presence before me indicates that you've seen the visitor, or you've seen to the visitor. Have you aught to show for your deeds? Ah, the Skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. It said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinien, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you that it is not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumph in the trials and against the dragon of the horde gives evidence that dragon blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of an ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Nice. Now we just need the body piece. Oh! Oh! Spine Shatter. Delivers a jumping attack with potency of 190. Cannot be executed while bound. I wonder if I'll remain in place for this one. So you would join our ranks. You would join your strength to Estinien's, that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the Great Worm forevermore. And I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries. Now the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I had sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, Swipe. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even when it lends us the strength that we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Dragons are trying to seduce you? Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met with a look that would fair impale a man. In that instance, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not my own: sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I would turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus, regaining lucidity, I was able to rout the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, all I could do was save but one child. Nary a soul knows this, nay, not even Estinien, but I can keep him in the dark no longer. In our last meeting, Estinien said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next Estinien and I meet, I intend to confess all, though it mean the loss of his good opinion. The outcome of the coming battle and his very life may well depend on his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. At less than complete conviction, you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to Estinien was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true Azure Dragoon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique much as you claim the fourth piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Bring it to the southwest of the Providence Points, and blow a single note. By locking wheels with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause which your lances swarm. The dragon within you shall then awaken. Alright, Providence Point. Let's see. Ooh, at least it's closer. At least I can teleport, and I also have to depend on flight paths. Wait. Oh. Oh, it just couldn't be that easy, huh? I have to go around. Ooh. Getting distracted with new toys. Let's see. Traits. I don't get a trait until level 54. Oh, Gargamel. Aw, little ornery sheep. Ah, we made it. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Controller was acting weird. That's it? Oh, it's gonna be fun. All right, here we go. Finally, 1080. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that? 1080 be 1160. Wait, 2060, 2160. Right? I could be wrong on that. Don't know why my controller is doing that on its own. Had to be rough with it. It is good to see you safely returned. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. That's right. You left this place a man, Swipe, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. Now, you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. Sensing a theme here. I could guide you in the direction of which you speak. That said, I have reservations. The sheer power of the dragon housed within is such that a great many of the Azri's forebears, among myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you has awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remember my warning to you, Swipe, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time has come, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to the next time. To our next meeting, my young dragoon. We got an ability. We're still missing that one piece of armor. Alright, spine shatter dive. Let's test this out. Because this one specifies that you return to your original position. This one does not specify that. So if I go huzzah and then cha. Nice. So it's a gap closer too. Time to go to forward float. All right, we need to be. Wait. We need to be level 50 for the next quest. Dang. But you know what, guys? We're going to continue on the main scenario quest, but we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining. I've had a lot of fun. Hope you guys have too, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.